As many of you know, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys is Tony Romo, and over the past couple of seasons, he's gotten a lot of fire for choking in big-time games and leading them to the Cowboys losing. But this season, with a new offensive line and a great running attack, he's been able to settle down and actually play the kind of football that Jerry Jones and the coaching staff of Jason Garrett thought he could play. There's a lot of people out there that really hated Tony Romo before this season started to go, and now that they're starting to win and they're 5-1, I think 6-1 now, a lot of those people are changing their tune and saying that Tony Romo is like great and all this stuff, and they're comparing him to Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach. And through it all, he's never once come out and like said anything to the haters out there, addressed anything, gotten upset. Through it all, he's just played football for the Dallas Cowboys and tried his best to win games for the city of Dallas. Reminds me of a quote by Edmund Burke: "He who wrestles with us strengthens our nerves and sharpens our skill. Our antagonist is our helper." And I agree wholeheartedly with that quote, because adversity and our enemies are the greatest teachers. And I want to go through 2 points. Going with my quote interpretation is adversity makes us stronger, and enemies either ruin us or push us to become something better. So one example of adversity making us stronger is the character Oliver Queen from the Green Arrow comic books and the TV show Arrow. He was on a deserted island for 5 years in the television show, and it forged him into the person that he is, and he goes back to his city and fights crimes. Because of everything that happened on the island, he's able to help the people that are helpless in Starling City. Another example is Dante in the Divine Comedy. He goes through hell, purgatory, and ultimately gets to heaven. And through hell and purgatory, he goes through a lot of adversity. In hell, he sees all the pain and suffering that sin leads to, and the lifestyle that he was living before he gets to go on this journey would lead to. And when he's in purgatory, he sees basically what he would have to go through. And actually, he does go through a lot of the purging of sin while he's there, so it makes him a better person once he ultimately gets to heaven and figures out like what his life needs to go to if he wants to get to the ultimate goal and be with God. So he gets out of all three and comes back into the real world and realizes that he needs to change some stuff. So adversity makes him stronger in that situation. This leads me to my second point: enemies either ruin us or push us to become better. One example is Batman. His greatest enemy is the Joker, and in the movie The Dark Knight, the Joker constantly pushes him to kill, because he knows that's the one rule that Batman will ever break, is to actually like physically kill someone, because it's against his code, because that's what happened to his parents. And there's a lot of moments in the movie when you think Batman could snap and kill Joker, because he knows it's probably the right thing to do, otherwise the Joker would just keep killing people. But through it all, he ultimately stops the Joker and actually saves his life and then sends him to prison. Another example is Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. So instead of what happened to Batman, where he becomes a stronger person against his enemies and adversity, Anakin actually is pushed to become a worse person by adversity and his enemies, and becomes Darth Vader that kills tons of people and just becomes something that he never set out to become. So as we look at adversity and enemies being our greatest teachers in life, we can see that adversity makes us stronger, and that our enemies are either going to push us to become something better or they're going to ruin us. So it's our job to use them as tools to sharpen our skills and to just make us into things that we want to be better people better friends and family, and just makes us better in general.